Hey guys, have you ever heard of a little game called Roblox? It's a little obscure. No one really ever talks about it. It's not very well known. So if you don't know what Roblox is, it's basically Legos. Okay, but in all seriousness, Roblox is a game engine, very similar to other game engines, but the interesting thing is, the character that you have crosses over between all your games, and is based on Roblox instead of by a game basis. Well, somewhat. There is a by game basis of some games, but we're not going to get into that, because that's just going to complicate things way beyond what it needs to be. So, the basic premise is, the basic character is whatever character you want to make, and you can buy stuff in the shop and get free stuff from certain events, but again, we're going to get into all that in a second. Now, the topic I'm trying to debate today is that Roblox's cosmetics are better than Fortnite's cosmetics in a certain way. So, we're just going to get right into it, we're not going to complicate it. So Fortnite's cosmetics are very simple and are very easy to use. There, you get your skin, you have your back bling, you have your pickaxe, you have your glider, and you have your contrail. There's also emotes you can pick from, weapon wraps you can put on, music tracks and loading screens, and a few other various things like that. But the basic premise is you can choose a skin and you can wear whatever you want on it. You'd buy the skins in the shop, very simple, doesn't take much time, you just have to buy the V-Bucks or earn them from playing other various games, and that's about it. Now, Roblox works a little bit differently. It doesn't exactly have skins. There are packages that you could buy that sort of work as skins, you just put it on like you would a skin, but it doesn't really work the same way. Instead, there are individual pieces you can buy. So you can buy like a hat, or a sword pack, or masks, or shoulder pieces, or necklaces. The ability to customize your skin so much allows for everything from nice businessman to Lovecraftian horrors. However, there is something I have to mention if I'm going to be talking about cosmetics with Roblox. Otherwise, I'd just be showing a bias toward it, and that's limiteds. In Fortnite, anything that's a certain rarity always stays the price of that rarity. So for an example, an epic skin is 1,500 V-Bucks, an uncommon skin is 800 V-Bucks. However, Roblox has a trading community, and the prices can fluctuate a lot. So yes, if you're playing Roblox, you might be able to get a pair of rainbow antlers for 250 Robux, which is about $2. But if you want to be getting like a Dominus, that's $22,000 in real money, or 22 million Robux. You could buy the Doge head for 250 Robux, or you could buy a Domino crown for 13 million Robux. It's just, the prices are so fluctuated because they are set by the players in some cases, not all cases. Only limited is set by players, everything else is set by Roblox. And Roblox prices their things pretty well, but people who want these rare items that are only like 50 of or 100 of are going to be pricing them higher because they want to make a profit on it. So prices fluctuate much more than Fortnite's because Fortnite is able to stay consistent because they don't have to worry about trading. Also, those Roblox prices to US dollars might be a little bit off, but it's around those numbers, so they were just estimations. And I was asking for opinions for this video, trying to do some research and what people thought, and my friend Michael brought up an interesting point, so I'm going to put that clip right here. So, what are your opinion on Roblox cosmetics in comparison to Fortnite cosmetics? Which is better?
Yes.
Please take this question seriously, Michael.
Actually, I think I don't know. They're kind of the same. Roblox cosmetics are actually cheaper than the ones in here. Well, there's probably more customization for Roblox. These are objectively better looking than the Roblox ones, but a lot of them are better looking than these.
Right.
So it's a confusing objective because, like, in this one you get full-on skins and maybe a back bling. Those are really all the customization you got. While in Roblox you can do heads, crowns, jackets.
Plus, I'd argue in some cases that Roblox items could be cheaper in some ways. Not obviously not with like Dominuses and stuff, but
yeah. But I gotta say, a lot of the models on here look a lot better than a lot of the Roblox models.
Yeah.
So I'd say maybe 50-50 on them.
Okay, that's a fair point.
Yeah,
right,
thank you.
Cool. So, while Roblox has more customization, Fortnite has better looking skins in most cases, and doesn't have to worry about the fluctuation of prices because everything's around the same price for the majority of the time. So, I think we might have to give Fortnite the win on this one, sadly. But hey, the video's not over yet. We got plenty of topics to go through, so stick around. Now, obviously, Roblox has been around for a lot longer, so they've had a lot more chance to do sponsored events. But I'm just going to read off the list that I compiled. I know it doesn't have all of them. I know for sure that I missed a few. But, I don't know, I just found this list really interesting. I'm not going to count these all into the thing, but I'm just going to read that off because I think it's interesting. They've sponsored with Disney, Lego, Nerf, the Angry Birds movie, Jurassic World, Godzilla, Smurfs, Viewmaster, FIFA, Marvel, Nike, NFL, Stranger Things, Cartoon Network, McDonald's, Hot Wheels, Walking with Dinosaurs, Lunchables, Voltron, Transformers, Ready Player One, Box Trolls, WrestleMania, Percy Jackson, Liverpool, FC, The Peanuts Movie, Kung Fu Panda, and Nickelodeon. Now, I'm not going to count those all into the final equation, but something I do want to point out from that is that most of these events were completely free. Every item you could get from them was completely free, and they gave out some really nice rewards for these. So the fact that they were able to do that is really interesting to me. And that's not to say that Fortnite doesn't have good sponsorships. In fact, they've had some really great ones, and I've pretty much bought at least one item from each one, which is, whatever. Anyway, and in fact, they did actually share a few events around the exact same times, like the NFL, Nike, Stranger Things, that's about it. But still, that's 3. So, the point I'm trying to get across is, they both did sponsorships, but the difference is, Roblox made all their stuff free. And Roblox, it seems, was more trying to advertise than to sell. And Fortnite seems to be taking more of a purchasing approach, which isn't a bad thing. And with being able to do a more purchasing approach, they're able to collab with more smaller developers such as Marshmallow, Major Lazer, and Michael Jordan. And of course, this isn't really going to get into regular events that each game has, because each game has had their own special events that were based around their games, and obviously Roblox has had a ton more of those because they've lasted longer. But also, even in the last 2 years, Roblox has had more just events based around that, just in their game, than Fortnite has. So I'm going to give them the point on this one, because they have better sponsored events, simply because all their stuff is free, and is more about advertising than trying to sell a product. And, of course, as I was saying before, you can use these sponsored items in conjunction with each other, and in between events, make some really cool crossover things, because again, you can use way more customization. You can kind of do this in Fortnite, but not to the degree that you can in Roblox. But again, I have to mention this, otherwise I'd be showing our Roblox bias, but Roblox is ending their own private events as of the Egg Hunt 2019. They are still doing sponsored stuff, which is still a point for them, but they have stopped bringing their own content out for free, except just in the catalog as a little gift. But they've stopped doing events where you have to like play games to earn things, and instead have switched over to live ops, which makes the games make their own content for their individual games. So basically, you can earn stuff within a game, but you can't bring that stuff to other games. And before I move on, I'm going to show you guys my Roblox inventory, because besides some of the stuff that I got, because I bought the Builders Club, because it's going to go out of commission soon, and they had some exclusive stuff I wanted to get before it went away. Everything in my inventory I've gotten for 100% free. I only just dropped $20 in the game like 2 weeks ago, so everything in my inventory is completely free, and I didn't have to pay a single cent to get any of it. And the point I'm trying to get across with that is that free-to-play players can make personalities out of their characters without having to spend a single cent in Roblox. Well, you can't really do that in Fortnite, because you have to buy skins if you want to express yourself, besides maybe a backbling or a pickaxe or something that you can get from events. I'm also going to show off the free section of the catalog so you can see what free-to-play players get as of right now, so that you can understand what I'm trying to get across here, which is, again, that free players can sort of make a personality for themselves, either by playing the game and getting the free stuff, not really a thing you can do anymore, sadly, except through sponsorships, or just buying stuff out of the catalog for 0 Robux. Anyway, I'm going to start wrapping up this video, but this last topic I want to get into is emotes. Now, I'm 100% going to give Fortnite the win on this one, because obviously they've had emotes for way longer than Roblox is, because Roblox only introduced emotes last week. So, obviously, Fortnite's going to win in that regard. But something interesting that Roblox is doing, that Fortnite doesn't really do, is they're bundling emotes with their packages or the skin bundles, which we're going to say, well, Fortnite does do that. But what I'm getting across here is that in Fortnite, you can't use those emotes that are bundled with the skin with other skins. But with these packages on Roblox, you can use that emote with any outfit, which I think is really cool, because some of these emotes are like really nice, but if they were only locked to that package, it would be really stupid, because there's some really cool combos you can make with them. Like there's one where it's like stomping around and it's like a big menacing dude. The other one's like summoning some kind of ghost, and it's like making your character the ghost, and it like summons him. It sounds dumb, but it looks nice, and I think that it's really cool that you can use that with any skin, because it means you can make your own cool ghost skin using the customizations and then have a cool summoning animation. It sounds really, really stupid now that I'm saying it out loud, but I don't know. I think it's really cool that they made it so you can use the bundled emotes with anything, and Fortnite hasn't done that yet, so Fortnite, please get on that. So in conclusion, I do think Fortnite's skins and emotes are better in certain ways, but I think that Roblox's art style is way different, so you can't really make that comparison exactly. And the fact is, I can make a Demogorgon wearing Nikes. And can you do that in Fortnite? Yeah, that's what I thought. So, obviously Roblox gets the win here. All jokes aside, I think both games have cosmetics that are good in their own ways, but I just personally prefer Roblox's because it gives me a lot more customization, mostly for making meme outfits, but you know. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I think Roblox's diversity helps it stand out from Fortnite by being able to make more custom things than Fortnite allows. Because Fortnite, you're pretty much locked to a backpack and a skin, and that's about it. Alright, well, that went on a lot longer than I expected to. I tried to stay under the 10-minute mark, but my edits were just, added to that. Luckily, I don't put ads in my videos, so it won't punish you for that. Anyway, so thank you all for watching. Feel free to follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. I post teasers for upcoming videos and previews for what's coming up, which would be a teaser. Nice. Anyway, if it really helped, you can use my supported creator in the item shop. It's TRGuy51. And if you liked any of my other content, or if you like this video, please feel free to subscribe. Only a tenth of you are subscribed, and it really helps out the channel, so please consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching, and have a great day, evening, or night. See you guys.